Elon Musk's relationship with cryptocurrencies. Tesla CEO Elon Musk is so influential that his posts on social media have been able to affect the stock price of his companies, as well as the trading price of certain cryptocurrencies. And because of this, he is both loved and hated by the masses. His relationship with cryptocurrencies is difficult to pin down. In this video, we paint a picture of his perception of those digital assets. Elon Musk has had nothing short of a meteoric rise to the top. However, his journey has not been without its challenges. Born in South Africa, Musk moved to the U.S. for his education. However, when the time came for him to attend college, he dropped out, choosing instead to pursue his entrepreneurial dreams. Today, Musk is the CEO of two tech giants, SpaceX and Tesla Motors. He has also gained a cult following on social media, where his posts range between jokes and memes to technical knowledge and company press releases. Neither of his companies does traditional marketing. As such, Musk's social media is one of the main ways he generates hype about his product. Given his unique positioning within the tech industry, Musk has witnessed so many tech revolutions come and go. Like any other person in his capacity, he tries to make good use of a lot of opportunities that come his way. However, sometimes opportunities are way less glamorous than they appear. And even someone as smart and as successful as him is not immune to falling for scams. When Bitcoin was released in 2009, it took several years for it to catch on among the public. It had its activists and proponents, sure, but these people really didn't have a global reach. A couple of key obstacles stood in their path, particularly the fact that the technology was totally new and was something people had never seen before. Others were also worried it was a scam, and they stayed far away from it. Well, eventually, Elon Musk heard about Bitcoin and did extensive research into the technology. Other CEOs would have waited until the tech took them by surprise before assigning some assistant to read on it on their behalf. However, Elon came to understand Bitcoin and cryptocurrency at large at a very deep level. As such, he knew how much of an opportunity they were and started to heavily advocate for them. Elon's advocacy for cryptocurrency coincided with one of the first major cryptocurrency booms. This was the moment that the public at large was coming to learn about cryptocurrency as well and its numerous opportunities. And so, Elon became a sort of prophet for the people, showing them that it was okay to trade into cryptocurrency. But with all this advocacy and public interest came different problems. Cryptocurrencies surged in popularity, making a lot of people rich. However, it also made a lot of people and companies poor, up until the point that Elon Musk started advocating for cryptocurrencies. It was mostly the niche of a few people on the internet. These people knew that crypto was a long-term investment, and that even though losses were made in the short term, the long-term gains would be incredible. However, when crypto exploded in popularity, most of the regular people who started to invest in this didn't have any knowledge about what crypto did or how it worked, or how investment markets worked in general. And this was kind of a recipe for disaster. So many market bubbles formed again and again and again. Even after bubbles ended up bursting, they would just build right back up again. There was a cryptocurrency fever that thrilled some people and worried some people. Legislation was slow to catch up, meaning that many crypto endeavors operated outside the reach of the law. Of course, this was the time that a lot of scammers started to come up with their own crypto schemes. These people came up with new currencies that had no technology behind them whatsoever. The moment they made enough money from desperate traders, then they disappeared without a trace. Incidents like these put extra pressure on lawmakers to regulate crypto. Of course, regulating crypto wasn't going to be that simple a task. By this point, Elon was pushing a new cryptocurrency, Dogecoin, heavily on social media. Dogecoin aside, Elon Musk also created headlines when he announced that his company, Tesla Motors, would be accepting cryptocurrency as payment. This was a landmark that sought to push crypto into the confines of legitimacy. All of a sudden, competitors and other big companies couldn't ignore crypto anymore, and neither could lawmakers. The price of Bitcoin surged like crazy, and it sought to outpace all regulators while creating millionaires in the process. As great as this point would have been a great ending to the crypto fairy tale, the story didn't end there. The regulatory hammer fell down on it hard, causing the hammer to surge. Governments all over the world announced plans to place heavy restrictions on these cryptocurrencies. They also announced plans to come up with their own digital currencies. The price of crypto plummeted significantly in those moments. However, there was one saving grace: Elon Musk. But even Elon buckled under regulatory pressure. He also followed up with these state announcements, saying that Tesla could no longer accept crypto as payment. The reason he cited was that the environmentally harmful nature of cryptocurrencies did not align with Tesla's vision for a sustainable future. And so with that, there was no longer a lifeline for crypto. The price plummeted to the ground, and the vast majority of Elon Musk's fanboys turned on him. In spite of this, Elon has still maintained a heavy interest in the cryptocurrency market. These days, he advocates for environmentally sustainable digital assets. He has also stated that in the future, his companies may return to receiving cryptocurrencies as payments. This has caused the price of cryptocurrencies to bounce back somewhat. Elon's influence over the crypto market is amazing. With a single post, he can cause prices to rise or fall. This has even allowed some people to call for investigations against him with the charge of market manipulation. For now, he still continues to share his thoughts as freely as ever. Coming to the end of this video, we hope you've understood how Elon Musk sees cryptocurrencies. The relationship he has with them is complex, to say the least, and constantly evolving. To learn more, check out other videos on this channel. We have a large catalog of videos that will broaden your understanding on this and on other topics. Well, that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, have a good day. Catch you later.